I don't know where Steven is. He said 5 minutes? Okay. Hmm. Oh, jeez.
Supposed to be done, I'm not sure. What's the term you use when,
What's that?
what's the NA? NA. What's the term you use when you don't want to have to answer?
Oh, not actable? They're not actable?
No. All right, can you see my poll?
I see chat. I see Q&A. I do not see poll.
Poll.
No, I don't see a poll.
You go to poll and poll up?
Nope. I have, you're there, that's good. Cameraman, I don't have any of
I
that.
want to give them an option to not, honestly, so I put not sure yet for that one, that's good. And, it's up there. It's supposed to have a setting that says public. So I need to know if it's public and you don't see it.
I don't see it, actually.
You know how to do the redirect all attendees at the end of the seminar?
Yeah. Does it have a link in there, though? I may not have it set up. Yikes.
Your poll is live.
Okay.
You can stop the poll at any time. That one I would love to keep. Probably take a picture of that so I can remember.
I do not have, um,
That's why it's a message. Just check those. Yeah, I guess it's just people just. They get paid to send a message. Looks like a hussy to me. Well, it's not the best picture, but I got it. So, no, I know. I like that question for the poll. Now I'm sure I don't see it.
But you're controlling the chat, so you always have to keep your eye on the chat, correct? Because if it lights up, that could be asking you a question. So the poll...
And that video explains to me that if I'm on a poll and I get a question,
Okay.
I just go back over the chat and light up.
Good.
Do you got Stephen?
No,
He's
do
on.
you?
He's on. He's dancing. He's dancing.
Do you hear me? I do not hear him. Oh my God.
And we are live.
Can you hear me? I am not. He's talking. You're not. Are you hearing him?
No, I can't hear nothing.
Everything is on. Everything is on. I'm live. I see him. I hear the music. We're here. We're on. My mic is on. And I've been playing videos, but I have no idea. I hear you, but I don't hear him. Present to everyone. I'm not muted. Are you there now? Are you there? He's going to chat. So put something in the chat. See if the chat works.
I said, we can see you. He said, can you hear me?
I can't hear him. I can see him.
But you look happy.
I don't know. I'm doing a hell of a good job faking it because that's muted. I'm unmuted now. I'm unmuted. Stephen, I'm going to go to his settings and see why he is muted. Stop presenting, hide the broadcast. Nope, everything is on. Yikes. Everything is on. Oh. It is crazy. It is really. I have. I went. I, I am totally. This. I don't know what the frick A is up with this. This is everything. You got the group chat, which is fine. You're hot. You're live. Um, my all right. I'm gonna take this off. Go back. And for some reason, this is just crazy. This is just absolutely crazy. Hide the broadcast. I don't want to do that.
That's me. My machine. This. I got Stephen muted on this and I can't unmute him.
He's muted.
Yeah, that's done. Push it.
Unmute him.
I can't. It won't let me. I don't know how. Maybe.
Hide the. I don't get it. He's not supposed to be muted in any way. I don't believe this. I got muted. It's got to be on his end. That's all. His mic's got to be muted because I can hear him.
Stop presuming.
Yeah, you don't want to present. Stop that. So, am I muted? I don't know.
So.
Muted.
What the hell does eject mean?
No, don't. That takes him out of the. You muted Stephen Whalen. Okay, I want him unmuted. Wow. I'm muted. Mute. I do not want. That's not it. What are you? Where are you down at that end? And you're muted. It's not that complicated. Are you there? Right, you can hear me, but we can't hear him.
I'm just playing with stuff, trying to figure it out.
That's okay. But I know you can hear me.
Self-PC issues, one message.
Well, so you can hear me, but you can't hear him yet.
No, but I can hear you over there saying, "Oh,
But you do hear me, so if You muted Stephen White. You muted Stephen Whiteley. I have unmuted him. You muted Stephen White, so I get to unmute him. He is totally unmuted. Bless the Lord on this one.
Can you hear him? He's unmuted. I don't know why you can't hear him. I can't hear him either.
My computer is set. I got all the pluses. Okay. How did you get it?
I just turned the volume up.
Is that him? No, it's me. That's me. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? He hears me. You hear me. I do not hear him.
Yeah, what? Why?
Oh, you did something.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yay!
Thank God.
Yoo-hoo!
Thank God I'm a country girl.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo! Okay, so it was on my end. I just noticed the red light on my microphone was flashing. So even though I was showing unmuted on the screen, the microphone itself was physically muted. So I turned it on.
That might help.
That helps a lot.
Wow, this is a beautiful day in paradise.
Yes. So you have an 11 o'clock, right?
Yes, I do.
So let's get started.
Everybody, I gotta say, this is the most exciting webinar you're ever going to have. I'm telling you, because you'll never know what just happened. We
laughed our way through the problem.
So thank you, Joe. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Stephen Whiteley, for this opportunity to actually have a great moment to experience someone that actually lives the part of laughing day in and day out. No matter what the circumstances are, how they are portrayed, we can do it. We have the initiative to actually set the soul free. And I'd like to welcome Stephen Whiteley.
Thank you very much, Robert. What a pleasure it is to be here. And I really want to welcome all of you. And especially I want to welcome all parts of you. I want to welcome your mind. I want to welcome your body. I want to welcome your heart. And I most especially want to welcome your soul. Because our soul is actually the source of our eternal love and happiness. Now, why don't we feel that all the time? Well, there's only one reason, and that's because we've been raised in a negative society. And because of that negativity, our soul has been pushed down and buried and almost put in a forgotten corner. And what we are going to learn here is how to release our soul and our eternal joy. So can you imagine that? If we give you some really good value on this webinar, would it be okay with you if we make a small offer at the end that can help you even more? If you agree with that, please type yes in the chat box now. Yes. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead. So just imagine you. What if, starting today, you were really able to live the happy life? What if you were able, despite all of the hurts that you have suffered, despite all of the self-questioning that's going on, what if you were able to let all that go and burst into your eternal happiness. And why not? We've all been hurt, but those hurts, we have a choice on them. We can let them destroy us, we can let them define us, or we can let them incentivize us. Let's beat the bastards by ignoring what went on and really becoming our full, authentic self. And why not? Why would we want to carry all that baggage around for all these years? It's too heavy. It's too much of a burden. So let the baggage go. And who would you want to be really happy with? Where would you want to be really happy? When do you want to be really happy? Where, when, with who, and why not? I've been hurt as well. And you know what? I just let it go. So was I always like this? No, I wasn't. I was born a happy person, but I was number 3 in a family of 5 boys. My parents both worked as teachers. So there was lots of rough and tumble stuff that went on, lots of bullying and lots of criticism and all kinds of negativity and a lot of positivity at the same time. So I survived all of that despite a few abusive episodes. And then I became a fighter pilot. And I was a happy fighter pilot. I thought I was doing a great job there, keeping the peace. And I was really loving the people I was working with and the kind of work we were doing, and all was well. Then I got married. I met my lovely wife. And when I met my lovely wife, we got married. And we had 3 children in 39 months. So it got really, really busy at home. And at the same time that my first child was born, my career really took off in the Air Force. And so I got really, really busy at work as well. So we had this situation where we're really busy at work, really busy at home, and that brought up conflict between the 2 of them. And that conflict over time brought me to a place where I was fighting inside myself, I was fighting at work, and I was fighting at home, and this wore down my happiness. And I found myself in a spot where I wasn't really feeling good anymore. So one day, back in 2001, I found myself in a place where my happiness was going, my confidence was going, I was overweight, 25 pounds heavier than now, 3 inches bigger around the waist, and I was out of shape, I was soft, and I was in pain. And so one day, I walked out of my house having just had another fight at home, and I had this fight going round and round in my head. I was walking to work, and I was going down the sidewalk with my head down. This fight is going round and round, no solutions in sight, and I have this moment of epiphany. Epiphany for me, that is. It was a glimpse of the blindingly obvious, really. But I realized that, hey, I'm feeling badly again, and I've been doing that way too much lately. That's not me. I don't do that. So that's it. I'm getting happy again no matter what. And that was a decision I made on that day. And as of that day, I started taking new action. And as I started taking new action, the universe started taking new action around me. So I started giving myself permission to change my habits and to grow as a person. Then I started taking more action, and I started practicing learning. So on the things that I didn't like, what could I learn to do better? So I started taking on new habits that way. And then there was forgiveness. So I started forgiving myself and all those around me, and that was really lightening my load. And then I started practicing gratitude. Gratitude in all things, not for all things, but in all things, because no matter what's going on, there's both good and bad there. At the very least, if you're knowing that you're there, you're still breathing. And chances are you still have clothes. And reasonably confident that you have accommodation and food. So, heck, lots of people don't have that. Let's be grateful no matter what is happening. And so in doing that, what I ended up with was totally fit, totally healthy, better and better relationships, better and better success and achievement, and better wealth building, and everything that I can figure out that everybody wants was getting better and better. I think happiness is the foundation for everything that we really want. So the question is, what direction are you going in? If you think about it, the most important thing to any of us is our trend lines. Are we going better or are we going worse? Better or worse? So what we want to do is to look at the various areas of living and decide, are these trend lines going in the way that I want to? Am I just trying to slow down the decay, or am I actually putting out the effort and building and getting better and better? So the major areas that I like to look at are health, fitness, we have relating, we have spirituality, we have achievement, we have wealth building. And these are my key areas that I look at, and then I want to make sure that I'm always growing these and making them better and better. And as a result of that, what I see is my family around me getting better and better. And then I see that my colleagues and my work people are getting better and better. And this brings us to the truth of what Einstein said. He said that the is not only a good way of teaching people what to do, it's the only way. And so by providing yourself a really good example, you don't have to tell people what to do. You don't have to try to manipulate them or persuade them. You just keep on being and doing, and then you're being and doing your way to betterment in you and around you. Because we are always becoming. And what are we becoming? Who are we becoming? In those 6 areas that I talked about, are we becoming more or are we becoming less? Because there is no status quo. Nature is always moving slowly, but always moving. And we are part of nature, so we are always moving. So let's make sure that we are moving in a way that we want to be moving in. So, have you ever thought about your full potential living? Have you ever thought of yourself in that place where you are really being the full, authentic you? So, this is the way of living that really gets us loving ourselves. When we do this, we can really feel it. So you know who this is in you. You know how that ideal you looks. You know how that ideal you behaves. You know how that ideal you lives. You know how that ideal you is connecting with people. And that is possible. For each one of us, it is possible to live our full out, full productive self. So what I would love to do is to help you do that, because we cannot stay the same. We cannot not change. So since we're going to change, in what way are we going to change? Because if you look back 5 years, 10 years, and who you were then, you know that you're not the same person as you were back then. Can I see your poll? No, I cannot see your poll.
Well, it's not public, so.
I'm not sure I want to see your poll. Okay, but when I said growing, that's not what I was talking about. Change isn't inevitable. It's optional. I can show you how to move toward your full potential, and I can help you to get there. So this is your best opportunity. I have been through this. I have helped others get through this, and I can help you get through this. So imagine you living at your full potential. Yoo-hoo! So what are we going to do? What I'm going to invite you to, you are invited to join us using the Inspirational Book of the Year for 7 weeks. This book, Happiness Works, get yours here in the 3rd edition, is a real game changer. It will help you get to where you want to go. But most of us have read a great book. We've promised ourselves that we'll go back to do the exercises, and somehow we never get there. So join our 7-week adventure to get you on your happy journey like you have never been before. I'll help you through the exercises. You'll have the support of my team and your course mates. You'll get a free meditation for each chapter that contains the key lessons that you can listen to daily. And many have done this already, and we will show you how some of the results of this. This course is your game changer for the better. So let's get started. You can sign up below. Just click on the button and it'll take you through to the next page. It'll open in a new browser window, so you'll be able to continue to listen. So that's not a problem. And there is a small investment, but that investment is at no risk to you, because if you get on the program and it isn't working for you, you can just let us know. We'll happily refund you. I've been offering that refund since 2006, and nobody has taken advantage of it yet. So you might be the first, but my pleasure would be to help you get what you dream of and what you really want in life. So just to show you that this is possible, we're going to show you a few clips from clients of mine that have already made this big jump. So go ahead, Robert, show them what you want to show them.
Yeah.
Happiness Works is a tenet for how to live your life. I found the exercises for unlearning unhappiness really helped me to release old patterns of negativity that were holding me back from certainly happiness and fulfillment in my life. And so by letting go of these areas where I felt very stuck, I'm just better able to connect with my purpose and connect with those around me. With my children, for instance, relationships at work, Stephen helps you really to connect from within. Understanding what happiness truly is a way to help me move more gracefully and graciously through life. Well, emotionally, I think I was an emotional wreck before I met Stephen. Not that things are perfect, not that there's not conflict in my life, but I just feel I'm at more of an even keel. I have two teenagers, and they certainly give me a run for my money, and I feel like I'm just better able to handle things and to figuratively step back and look more objectively at what's going on instead of jumping into the conflict. it just makes sense to step back and see the humor in things. There's just simple techniques, profound but simple techniques. I found working with Stephen to be quite fun. It was fun just to go to his classes, and I find him to be a combination of Tony Robbins and Marianne Williamson, and I would say Eckhart Tolle, all rolled into one. He's a beautiful person, and he's really helped me to connect to who I am and to realize that I'm so much more. Happiness is working well for me.
Woohoo! Wow!
Okay, so there you go. You can see that it's not just you, that it can work for anybody. It doesn't matter where you started from. I've had clients that have been in an emotional wreck their whole life, that have been depressed, and still they've come out of it, and still they're working on getting happy and ending unhappiness and getting into harmony with their families. So you too can do this, and this is your opportunity. So remember, not only are you going to get a copy of the book and take part in this beautiful 7-week journey, but we're also going to give you 30 days of free access into our online community, the Stairway to Happiness Heaven. I love that name. And what we do there is inspire you every day and give you an opportunity to connect with me, to give us some challenges to help you through, or to talk about your successes and to share with your classmates, so we can all be on there. And in addition, we'll send you via email a couple of times a week a tip or a tool that you can use. And we'll also get together on a regular basis on a webinar, so you can learn about what we're learning about and where we're going, and we can do some group coaching while we're there. So this is a tremendous value, and we'll give you this for free for 30 days, and after that it's $19.97 a month. So the thing to remember is that we are always becoming. So the idea is thinking ahead, not being defined by our past, but thinking ahead. And as you're thinking ahead, you can think about the end of your days, because at the end of our days, what we're going to do is we're going to leave the physical world behind, and we're going to go with our feelings to the non-physical world. And the feelings that we want to have then are going to be the feelings that we've had about us during our lifetime. So how do you want to feel then? Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be loved? Do you want to be satisfied? Do you want to be fulfilled? This is the time to get started to give you those feelings. And we do that by helping ourselves and helping others. And this will give you a legacy that you can feel really contented with. So when we get to that point, we will know that our life has mattered, we have lived, we have loved, we have helped. So remember also that what's going on is not about what is wrong with us. It's easy to think, what's wrong with me? Why is this always happening to me? What is going on here? Or what's wrong with those guys? They don't get it. They're really bad. Why are they so evil? But that's not the issue. The issue is about what is right with us. What is right with us that we have yet to discover and reveal. And this is your opportunity to discover the rightness in you, and to connect with it at a deep level, and to make your world a better place because of that. So can you imagine actually learning to love yourself? Learning to love yourself. The core of happiness is loving ourselves. And this is what you're going to learn on this 7-week journey, is how to love yourself. And this is going to be why and how you can live happily ever after. So it is your turn. Now is the time. This is the place. If not now, then when? When else have you been offered this kind of opportunity? When else have you been able to understand the goodness within you that is yet to come out? When else have you seen anybody who has ended unhappiness for good and is helping others to do that? This is your time. And if not you, then who? Because really, we're only in control of ourself. And if we don't control ourself, then we give up that control to the world. And we don't like the way they control us. That's not fun. So controlling ourselves is a great way to take back our own power, find our own goodness, and then really get to the point where we're helping others. So it is your turn. This is the time. This is the place. It is now. It is you. So let's get started. Just click on the button and let's get going, because the time will pass one way or the other. And if it doesn't happen today, what kind of regret will there be in the coming days, weeks, months, and years? So today is the day. This is your golden opportunity. So let's get moving now. And thank you very much for coming. I hope you found this really insightful. And over to you, Robert. I can't hear you, Robert. I see you squawking, but ain't nothing coming out. There it is.
I have been squawking all my life, so this is a great opportunity to keep squawking. You know, it really is. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen Whiteley, you know what, guys? It's really nice. It's really cool that everyone is here today. And you know, it's let's just say he does have a great offer. And you know what? It does touch. It really touches my heart when you can actually have a communication. You can connect with him each week, and these webinars we will be interactive. So get involved. Let's start, and let's have a great day. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Appreciate it.
We'll see you on the other side. Yoo-hoo!
Now, do you see the offer?
What's
Do
that?
you see the offer? Do you see the offer?
I don't see it now. I did see it briefly in your window. So I would like to see it.
You did see it, so
I can look at it?
yeah, absolutely. It's hidden from you.
Yeah. I want to see the offer.
Where is? It's hidden from you. Offer. Can you click on it again? Over there. Sure.
What?
Can you try to click on it again?
Click on what?
The offer. Just go down and.
It's on. It says on.
It should be on over on your side.
Nope. Not hiding behind that window. Not hiding behind this window. It's not. Oh. Maybe. I see a new window up. I don't know. Hey, there's no offer here.
There's no offer here.
Well, I'm an offer, but
Your offer should be right there.
yeah. But there's no website offer. Is it on PowerPoint or is it a website?
It's a website. It goes right to your website. It goes right to PayPal.
Okay, so can you put a link in the chat box?
That's what it is. It's showing up on Cheryl's machine, right, as we speak. It's live.
Oh, it's not showing up on mine.
With my poll.
And so is her poll. You saw her poll, right?
No, I don't see her poll.
How is it showing? Is it showing up there? Well, she's got it all showing up on hers.
Wait a minute. Aha. Okay. So what I have to do is I have to go to the thing. They come up orange, and I have to select it, and then I can see it. Okay. So the poll is live. Total votes 0. I totally believe in it. Make me a believer. That's why I'm here. I need a little help in this area. Not sure. Very good. Very good.
You like what the description says?
Yeah, I do. Wait a minute. Okay, so happiness works. This package offer includes my happiness works webinars, one each week, 7. We'll discuss each and we'll answer any questions in regard to how happiness can work for you. Unlimited texting.
From where?
Emails. Unlimited texting and emails.
Is that okay?
I'm wondering. Like, how many are there going to be?
I don't think it will be an issue, but that's
okay. Well, I'm prepared to try it out with a small group.
I love your thoughts. God, I would love to have that problem.
Yoo-hoo!
If they need to talk, we'll talk. I just want to do whatever it takes.
So, the title of this, Happiness Works.
Yeah, but
shouldn't that be something that grabs them? Like, want happiness working for you? Or, yes, I want happiness working for me?
Yes, I want happiness working for me. I can use that. I can use anyone. Yes, I want happiness working for me. That's a long title. I want happiness now.
Sure.
I want happiness now.
Me too. Yay!
I don't want to think. It just hit me. My geekiness really shows up once in a while. All right, guys. So happy.
It's all about the package. It's not any of it about them. That's why I'm talking about that.
Yeah, I think happiness now. I can change it. Correct. Happiness now. I like shortness.
Okay.
Shortness to me is good. So
happiness now for me.
Happiness now for me. I like that. I do. Happiness now for me. Very good. So we went through it. Oh my God, we mixed.
Hey, and it's 7 minutes to 11.
We really made it through, and we even had an offer. We have that. Now press that offer. It goes to your PayPal.
I hope so. Yoo-hoo!
So all they're going to do is they're just going to pay, and
I'm going to click on it.
Good.
I'm going to see where it goes.
Make sure it doesn't go to my PayPal. Oh, that just reminded me of my PayPal. Where'd it go?
Okay, so I clicked on it. Happiness Works, $149 US. Yeah, it's all working.
It works?
Yeah, it worked.
Whoa, my God!
Yes!
Never And it's, I mean, really, you could never convince anybody.
Yeah. Test, and test again.
Test and test again. I have never tested so many times, and it's still after I tested it.
Yeah. Okay, so what time do you want us to be on tonight?
At least 15 minutes before.
At least, because we got to get everything organized, and it took us 20 minutes today.
So let's do 5 o'clock. We're going to be 5:05.
5:05.
No.
5:05.
6:05.
Yeah, exactly. 5:05 your time.
Yeah. So 6:05, and that'll give us functionality, and there'll be some people around us, but that'll be fun because half an hour before that, we're going to talk about how we got people to the webinar, and then at 6:05, they're just going to be like, we're getting all set up, ready to go. So whoever's behind us.
We're supposed to be there 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, gotta go. Talk a little bit later. What's your schedule like this afternoon?
I got a meeting from 1 till 3, and then I'm back home.
Okay, so around 3:30 we can have a little short chat. How about that?
Yep.
All righty. I'll talk to you then.
Okay, see you later. Have a great